Everyone, welcome back to Project Ozone. I did this in the in-between of recordings by accident. I made the conveyor belts as well. We did, now we have this and this automated. Golly, it's going to be a week before these two videos come out. Link sterben. I'll remember it, thank you. Okay. It's a 1-to-1 process, right? Is that what I'm getting out of that? Oh, it's a 2-to-5. Dang. Okay, that's scary. That's powerful right there. What about this one? It's a 4-2-to-10, 6-to-10. Oh my gosh. Okay, those I'm gonna be fine on this stuff for a while. In fact, I should probably just have it go in here like that. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna use fast inserters. No, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, for normal conveyor belts, I'm going to use normal inserters because I do not believe there is a Mark II for this, but I don't believe there's a Mark II for power floors. Power floors are just power floors. They may get like a power trim or so. I don't know. I don't think they will. Any more lights over here? I can sense where the points of my factor are too dark, and I'm like, I don't like it. Okay, there we go. Okay. So the next thing up on the agenda is beginning work on this. So we're gonna start with the mining drill, then the mining charge, then the smelter, then the assembler, the plants, power and research. I played Valheim for a bit, but my friend burned me out. I don't really wanna. My friend was like, "You need to play Valheim today," and I'm like, I don't. I eventually just got burned out. I actually, if you go to my YouTube channel, I have videos up from when I played Valheim with them. I have 2 videos that haven't been edited because they say stuff, and they need to go up. I might hop back on Valheim at some point. I don't think it's the same title as this. It has the same profile picture. I have a link to it in my about page here. So yeah, check it out if you want to. But I have Valheim up to like 9 episodes on there. I eventually just got burnt out. I would also, yeah, it's fine. I also I like Valheim. Just the survivability of it isn't my preference. Maybe if I spent more time in it, like a lot more time, and took it at a slower pace than what my friend was trying to take it at, I would like it more. But he was fast in it because he's more experienced, and I am a newbie. I wanted to take it slow. I wanted to take in the sights because Valheim is a beautiful game, and I just wanted to kind of build more than survive and stuff. But yeah, I kind of just got burnt out from it. Yeah, take it slow. Take it slow, nice and slow. Get used to it. Get the fighting mechanics under your belt. I would recommend exploring on your own, but when you need to, figure something out from the internet, because there will be points where you're like, what am I doing? And my friend was like, oh, you got to do this. And I was like, okay. But yeah, like for instance, you need a special type of wood to make bigger buildings as you have pressure levels, and then ironwood. Yeah, that's not fun. Yep, I can. Yeah, that is definitely not fun. Okay, I'm happy I'm getting power floors now and conveyor belts. That'll help. Okay, what's the next thing? The next thing is the mining drill, iron frame, iron components. I'm glad I did iron components. I mean, fourth boss is actually quite far into the game compared to what I did. I did the second boss, and I was like, I can't. Because he was just asking so much and pushing 3 to 20. I'm just gonna give it 4-2. The boss was so hard. Yeah. I think that was another thing, was I just kind of like, I didn't want to fight bosses. I was like, I didn't really want to, but I kind of had to further progression, and I didn't want to do that, man. Thing there. Cool. Now I need mechanical components. Or iron components. Not mechanical. Mechanical is different. Oh, wrong way. Yeah. There we go. This will make it easier to make the mining drill Mark II. Oh, I need more. Yeah. No, that eventually I was like, this just seems like a Dark Souls where I'm trying to, where I can build stuff. It felt like a more freedom game version of Dark Souls. That's what I felt like it was like, and it just wasn't my code. Yeah. Let's see. I need to expand more. I don't really want to. Mining drill, mining drill, mining drill, mining drill. Boop. Okay. I need to check my power levels. I think I'm probably fine. But let's see. That's P. Oh yeah, I'm fine on power. I'm fine on power. Oh yeah, no, that was like one of the first things that I had done. It was I was like, I need power. It's like after I once I made the plants, these things, I was like, oh dang, power is gonna be something I need. So I was just like, I'm gonna get it over with now, and I made the hand crank. Oh yeah, no, once you get the actual like automated power generator, it's so much better. It's this thing. This is the water wheel. Once I got it, I was like, okay, now, yeah, you can craft it once you get the recipe found. Oh no, I think that's the research. Yeah, you have to research it in energy. It's the Victor 2. Yeah, and so you need research crank connect and water wheel, and then power amps are really good as well because they overall output and then accumulation as well. But yeah, that was the first thing that I did, was like, I need power. So I should be good on power for a while. So I don't have one power plant. I have two. I have one over here as well. This is my new one. This is the old one. Yeah. I figured out that over time, it's just basically like an add up and a minus. It's just math. I figured out it was just adding and subtracting. So like each water wheel does 100 Nm, whatever Nm's torque, 100 torque, and each basic crank generator takes 100 or 40. So like I have 7 water wheels here, and that gives me 700 torque. And I have these two which take 125. I just found these two. I don't know where. I forget. But they take 125. They're Mark IIs. So that's 250 of the torque down there, and those 1200 kilowatts. And then all the rest are taken up by this. And then these guys, I was just like, I'm going to need it. So I have 330 megajoules of accumulation, not only here, but over a different place. Oh, yeah. Well, I have to do math. I'm taking calculus. BC. AP. I should add on AP calculus BC. Thankfully, it's actually not as bad as the UT courses, because UT courses are pretty banging on my head. Like those are hard courses. AP is actually kind of a break. but my head is, oh boy, it's quite banged on from all the different courses I've been taking this year. I was like, I'm a senior now. I'm gonna punch it all in. That was not a good idea, especially when I'm in marching band. I've got like a ton of other stuff as well. I work at my church hard, and then there's like, oh my god, there's so many things that I do, and punching in all the AP classes was like not a good idea probably. But at the same time, I was like, I want the knowledge. I need to know. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I can kind of understand that. Not fully, but kind of. I would say that, like, generally, the only times when numbers are hard for me is, like, when I'm completely sleep deprived. Which was this morning. Or nearly, I should say nearly this morning. I was studying for driver stuff, and I completely did not sleep well. I do not recommend that. And yes, I'm a senior, and I haven't gotten my driver's license yet. I'm deathly afraid of driving, so I don't like driving. It's Breakpoint's on sale. I don't need it though. I got a Game Pass. I just like, I have too many stories around me of driving that's just ended up bad, and I just can't. It's yeah. I don't know if this is if you don't want to answer this question, this is up to you. But what is your opinion of Jerusalem right now, or Israel, I should say? Did a book report on Dracula. My brain went boom. Lol. Riding motorcycles, marine enjoyable. Yeah, more enjoyable. That makes sense. You said you took a tour in Iraq. What's your opinion on Israel right now? You don't have to go too in depth with it. Just like bad, good. Don't really have an opinion. Don't even know. I'd say those are the ratings I'd care about. Also, I'm streaming and I don't know. I don't want to get political. I don't want to get political. I can't. I legally cannot influence politics. That is actually something I cannot do. I am the clicking master. I click faster than all the other clickers. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, anyway, terrorist attacks on Israel. Whoop de doo. There's a whole bunch of stuff there that I don't know the history of, so I'm not gonna make too many comments on it because I'm still in high school. I probably shouldn't be. Oh, I was confused. I probably shouldn't make comments on it anyway since I'm just in high school. I don't know the details. MOS is. MOS. I'm looking through my brain's records. I'm like, ah. Just look up 35E. I thought you meant 35 as an age. That's the wrong thing. Because I read too many Reddit stories. 5E. I got I-35 in Texas. Ooh. That's cool. That's a really cool job. And would make sense why Yeah, I typed in 35. Yeah, I got I-35. That makes sense why you wouldn't probably might not know what's going on right now, but that makes sense. But yeah, like I'm not gonna give too much information on it because, like I said, I'm high schooler right here. I don't know much. I'm still learning. I am still baby compared to other people. So, yeah. I really don't want to excavate more, but I need to. The next thing is the mining charge, right? Needs. Hmm. How should I do this? I'm trying to think how I should plan this out. I need assemblers as well. Okay, so like if I think about this, how exactly should I set this thing up? Because it's a 1 to 2 to 2.5 ratio, which is not pleasant. And it's a 2 to 4 to 5, not put to the basic. Ideally, I want to do 2 to 1, but that's difficult. Ah! I have an idea. Yeah, that's a good point. I had a brain moment for a second. Right, I know what it is. Okay, if I do this. Haha! No, that doesn't work. Okay, because I had to get this one out somehow. Yeah, okay. Shoot a rabbit. Phooey. I could do that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, hold on. All right, so I have the first thing. Here, I gotta put it back one. Here, and it goes to there, and that goes there. Deforest Islands. Yeah. Then this goes there, then this one would go there, and I'm thinking about continuity. Okay, so I put this here. Can I get it above in time? I can. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Sick. Okay. All right. So the first thing would be what? The Kindle Vine, which is this row right here. Oh, I love this music. It's just phenomenal. Oh, I need more conveyor belts. Okay, it'll keep going. That conveyor belt there. Yeah, so conveyor belt there, that there, this here. Okay, the next conveyor belt is what? Shiverthorn extract. Which go to there. This stupid pack is being weird again. light that up real quick. Okay, then the last conveyor belt is what? Plant matter fiber, which is over here somewhere. Where'd it go? Oh. Huh. Interesting. That's good to know. Where are my plant matter frames? Is that what this is? No, that's my thresher. Oh, here they are. Oh my gosh, I used them immediately and they never got put back into the belt. Oh my gosh. That was stupid. Cool. That was dumb. Thank you for the follow. My head just went like, what happened? And for some reason, the sound plays, the pop-up doesn't. I need to fix that. I gotta go back. I think once I get this running, I should be able to make Kindle Vine extract as well. The reason why Kindle Vine isn't being made is because the thresher's capacity is full and it is not working. That's what's wrong with that right now. Okay, I need to go there. Frick. Allergies suck. Okay, how exactly did I do this? Did I did it one before. So then to there. I don't have allergies. I live in Texas, so I have a ton of allergies. Not fun. Tennessee, yeah. That makes sense. There we go. All right. So then I need to tell it that I'm making mining charges. Where are those? I hate it. Yeah. That's good to know. Thank you for that. There we go. This is one conveyor belt and this one conveyor belt. Cool. Oh, wait. Frick. Okay, there will be one light here, I guess. Not two, but one. Glad you catch me. Yeah, no, that's good. That's funny. I need to output it. I'm glad I figured out that three-way better. I was worried about that. Okay, now we have 4. I'm going to have to make another row or 2 on that side. Oh my gosh, how much limestone do I have right now? Oh, a good amount. I'm almost out of water. Might need to go grab more. Okay, now we have mining charges, which use both the plant matter, the plant fiber, and the Kindle Vine extract out of the thresher. So the thresher shouldn't get backed up now until this is backed up, which is good. That means we're at full capacity. Oh, thank you. Which means we're at full capacity, and that's good. That's very good because then I don't have to worry about it stuff. All right, now mining is done. Smelting is next. Limestone as well. I'm gonna need a lot more limestone at some point. I'm gonna have to expand that operation there. So yeah, begin expanding outwards. Hmm. Why is it easier to mine this way than it is this way? East is easier than north. Is that weird? I feel like that's weird. It shouldn't be that way. Maybe it's just... I don't know, that's weird. What I really need to do is eventually I need to get up to the research stuff and make blue automated so I don't have to worry about it. What's the rock of that? For one single core. Oh my god. 256 iron? Oh my god. That's insane. I'm gonna have to step up my iron production. I might actually have to add a second lane of iron. Dang. Good lord. Actually, instead of adding a second lane, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it once this starts like running out where it doesn't trickle down anymore. I'm gonna have another lane come in and feed into it. That'll work. I like calling those backbones because it's like a supporting structure. So I'm gonna need to head over to the iron chest and grab some iron from the smelters. Just need it here, but yeah. Oh, one more. There we go. I did the math, and having 5 subscribers on Twitch is like a lot of money, actually. And that's just 5. Think about all the bigger... Like, five subscribers on Twitch is like a good amount of money to basically support yourself on. Or like, since it's constant, you don't have to worry about it. It allows you to have like a couple subscriptions off to the side. Obviously, you have to keep streaming and stuff, but like, yeah, Twitch can have some moments where it's just like it's a bit too much. But I'm thinking about like all the bigger streamers, like how many subscribers they have, and they must make a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie. Also, the vocabulary of Twitch and YouTube is reversed. A subscriber on Twitch is a payment, and a follower on YouTube, or a member on YouTube, is a payment, which Twitch doesn't have that vocabulary. Either way, it is very confusing, and I hate it. I wish they'd use similar vocabulary, but they don't. Let's see. Where are we at? We're getting close. I think we can stop here. Let's add a row. Or 2. Oh, I need to light it up real quick. Okay, so the next thing is smelting limestone and copper components. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, then I can make that pretty easy. Need more conveyor belts. So we have limestone what was the top? Copper. Copper components will go in the back. There. And then limestone will go here and fulfill the 4. Like that. Okay. And then we can place this guy down. Not there. There. Okay. Time to head over to get more iron. And how much copper do I should probably get more copper. Yeah, the one thing I'm worried about is power. Like, I honestly don't worry. Okay. All right. The one thing I'm worried about is power. I'm not entirely too worried about my I'm gonna do something real quick. I dislike this. I'm changing it. Okay, there we go. There. Yeah, I'm just making it to where it's just easier to walk around. I'm cutting off my copper supply for a bit, but it's fine. Probably get rid of this section here. There we go. Yeah, I want to get rid of it because it's in my way. And I know that they have like the conveyor belt not walking thing where like if you stand on a conveyor belt, you don't move. You can turn that on. But I still just don't want to walk over my conveyor belts and stuff. And I might have to change this section up here at some point where it like goes over, and this one will go over, then this one will go over. It's gonna look pretty cool actually once I'm done with it. But yeah, I'm making pathways so I don't have to worry about it. For now. But it's still spaghetti. I still have noodles for conveyor belts. Ooh, good amount of iron. Nice. Let's get another stack. That's 5. And then copper, I did 5 as well. I hate allergies so much. 2, 3, 4. This morning my nose was killing me. I like woke up, was working on driver stuff, and it was like, no, I'm just not gonna be able to breathe. And I was like, okay, thank you. Uncalled for. Do you run faster on? No, I live in Austin. It's not only allergies. Air quality in Austin's bad. It's slowly becoming more like Los Angeles. I shouldn't say slowly. It is like Los Angeles. So it's also expensive. So there's that too. I wish that I grew up Death Valley. I grew up in Death Valley. Scottish or Norse. Lol. Uh-huh. I believe this is 5 on this line. Yes, it is. Okay, let's complete it real quick so I can see. There we go. So limestone and copper. Copper components first. There. Oh, frick. Dang it. I hate that. It's annoying. I don't like it. It's not fun. Where's my limestone? Oh, it's right here, staring me in the face. Hello, limestone. And no, I did not forget about you. Alrighty. There. So then we tell this that it's smelting, not smeltery. Where is it? There it is. I should also put down more torches. I can get rid of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh no, I did that wrong. Shoot. We have to fix this. Give me a second. Okay. No. Thank you. There we go. Being finicky, and I hate it. Also, a cool detail is that, like, when you're in delete mode, if you hover over in delete mode a light source, it'll go out, which is really cool in my opinion. There's some attention to detail here that's just is really good. This game on multiple fronts was developed with a lot of things in mind, and I absolutely love it. Oh, I have conveyor belts. Why am I... Stop it. Stop it. I have conveyor belts. I have thousands of conveyor... I have literally 1,000 conveyor belts in here. I've been stockpiling. And oh my gosh. How long have I been streaming? Sorry, I missed your question. I've been streaming for... This stream... it's about 2 hours now. But in terms of overall, like, my life, I have been streaming for the better part of 4 years. I'd say about 4 years. Yeah, that's probably a good estimate. And then I've been YouTubing for 5. So a year prior to streaming starting, I was doing YouTube. And I started on my old laptop that now just doesn't work. I originally began with... Oh, I gotta reconnect my limestone. I originally began with my puzzle game series on Myst. Old game. Very old game from the 90s. I absolutely love it. My dad introduced me to it. It's a very good one. I love it. I started out because the computer at the time was still pretty bad, the laptop. So I did Myst Masterpiece Edition, I think, which was still the point and click frames. It was just the textures were redone a bit. But yeah, I after my dad showed me that game, I fell in love with it. And that was one of the things that spurred me into it. It was also a mixture of, at the time, I was seeing creators burst onto the scene. This was I came around right when content creation in the gaming industry really became very big. And so I found all kinds of ideas that had been foreign to me, but were now like, oh my gosh, this is a thing. I could do this. I was a little kid. I really wanted to. It was like the superheroes of my time. And to be truthful, they kind of are. At least the old ones are. Most of the time nowadays, you see people who are just out for money. I saw people who are making people laugh. That's what I saw. And currently, that is extremely hard to do. People just can't laugh on their own nowadays. Yeah. And so when I saw that, as a little kid, I was like, I just want to do it because it looks fun. I get to do games for my job. But nowadays, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's such a bigger calling to this job than I originally thought. It's more than just having fun. You're having fun with thousands of people at once and making them laugh. And that is why I stream. That'll probably change in the future, like money when I get older. But right now, that is the entire point of why I stream, is that right there. And if that ever changes, God help me. But yeah, I originally started on my laptop, and I was running Mist, and I did a Minecraft series on the GhibliCraft server. If you don't know what GhibliCraft is, look it up. It's really cool. The guy, Alan Becker, who did the original Stickman animations, created it, and he's recreating all the GhibliCraft worlds, or not GhibliCraft, Ghibli Studio worlds in Minecraft. It's really cool. Um, he had other stuff on it as well, like a survival, skyblock, creative plot, and that was the stuff that I was doing at the time. Then I got an Xbox, and I was like, it was an Xbox One, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can do so much more now. And this was about the time where my laptop just started dying. I could not do anything with it, and I was like, dang it, this thing's not working. And so then I moved on to it's 211, so I could do the same thing I did with this thing here. Cool. So I basically then just started live streaming Modern Warfare, Call of Duty in general. Minecraft at the time had just gotten bought by Microsoft, I think. And so now we had all these mod pack kind of things on Minecraft for console edition and mobile. And I was like, oh, heck yeah, I'll take that. And I bought a couple of them and did that. In fact, I still continue one of them, kind of. It's paused right now while I have school to worry about. And then about 3 years ago, yeah, no, 3.5. Oh, yeah, I could also. I started live streaming off my Xbox. That's what I was doing. I was live streaming off my Xbox because Twitch had that feature, and then Twitch stopped that for a bit, and or like for whatever reason I just couldn't, and I was like, well, okay. Then 3.5 years ago, I think maybe 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Around like about 5 months after that Twitch stopped, or I wasn't supported on streaming anymore. I got a new computer. I got this computer that I'm playing on right now. I got a Ryzen 7. I got. Hold on, I'm starting to concentrate on the game again. And I got a couple of other things. I got a lot of stuff. I'll tell you that right now. I got a lot of stuff on it. I got a Ryzen 7 as my CPU. I have one of the best Asus ROG motherboards you can get right now. I got the two of them for $300 for a deal on Amazon, and they work so well. And I don't know how I got that deal. I have two 8GB RAMs. So I have 16 gigabytes, and when I first bought it, I didn't have a graphics card because me and my dad thought that the motherboard came with one, but apparently that was not available for anybody but commercial use that paid more money for it. Then we bought for cheap a 1035 NVIDIA. Now, about like a year ago, I swapped that out for a 3060, modified for 12 gigabytes of VRAM. So I'm running pretty hardcore right now. It probably won't last for another 5 years. Or probably will last for another 5 years, but by that time it'll be done. I won't be able to run with this thing anymore, sadly. But it'll have a good run. But yeah, I switched over to this computer, and it has been smooth sailing ever since. The one thing that is a prominent issue is the fact that I have a Ethernet cable running underneath my carpet, and I can't step on it. I have an Ethernet cable running through underneath of my carpet right now, and It goes like, it snakes from behind my bed, underneath my bed, juts out to the, if you're laying on the bed, the left of my bed, then goes across right in front of the edge of my desk right here. Yeah, those are good specs. Those are really good specs. Those will leave you for about 7 years probably, and then you have to get new things because we're always moving forward with game quality and stuff. Where are my iron components? Are they over here? It's probably staring me in the face again. Where are my iron components? Last two got stolen? Dang. Wait, where are my iron components? Where are they? You know, I'm gonna stop this. Those are unnecessary. I can't find my iron components. I'm losing my mind. Where are my iron components? There they are. There's just barely any of them. Okay. Okay, that was scaring me. I got scared for a second. I was like, where are my iron? Oh, they're constantly feeding. That's what's going on. It's a figment of my imagination. I'm going insane. Okay, so then it goes out this way. Yes. Then I put this guy down. Nope, not there. There. Then I have this go up above like that, and then I have this go over like that. There we go. Cool. So this is assembler. So now I have assemblers. And because this is a production level item, I'm going to have to do the boxing a different way. That's it, yeah. 3 here. Okay, well, I have completely run out of space. Let's light up the area that we have right now, and then I'll start moving over. I'm just gonna check out the next thing, which is the planter. Soil. Okay, so this means I'm gonna have to do soil. What do I need for it? Plant matter, limestone. I'm gonna have to skip the planter for now. I can do the thresher, but I can't do the planter right now because of I'd have to redo a couple things, and I don't want to. It'd be a hassle. Expand. I need to expand, yes. But I cannot do the planter right now. Oh, I need to fix my iron production. It's so bad right now. First, though, let's get all these conveyor belts up to the point of even. Because I have a lot of iron that I'm going to need more of. Yeah, I'll fix my iron production, and I think that'll be it for today. Yeah, I might need to make it 2 lanes. Or begin a second layer or something like that. Or a second extraction area, probably. Which means I'll probably need to expand my bio brick fuel area. Not fun, but okay. Gosh, I like that. Just the flatness of that, them rolling over. That's just, oh, I don't know why. That's my engineering brain going like, yes. Rolling hills of items on conveyor belts. There's something joyous in my head about that. It's the knowledge that this is mine. all the conveyor belt touches is ours. I need more. I need more factories. Cool. Lit up now. Okay. I know what to do. Can I do it though? Shoot, I gotta get rid of this. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Why can't I get it? Yeah, I have an interesting way of building my factories. I will admit that. I need to redo this as well. I think I need to redo this as well. I destroyed some power floor. God dang it. I don't know why the slopes don't want to register, but it's... No. Oh no. No, 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 no. Let me please. I can't crouch. I can't crouch. Okay, I got to get rid of this. There we go. Okay, so then... There we go. Which means I'm gonna have to extract. I'm gonna have to split it here and then go down like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something that I keep moving. Ah! Oh, now it lets me just... Oh. Okay. There we go. Fixed. Fixed it. Fixed it. It's good. Oh my gosh. I know evening out the belts might take up the rest of my time. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's one over there as well. I just realized that. Yeah, there's those things. They're gonna get higher and higher. That's the issue with this factory style, but I love it. Eventually, I'll probably have to redo a lot of stuff. I can see that happening in the future. I'll probably have to make it. I had a starter base. This is the secondary base. My primary base is probably going to be a lot better once I understand the mechanics of the game more. But this is what we have for now. And I'll do a lot of mining offline. I'll do a lot of expanding. Now that we have power floors automated, it'll be a whole lot easier to do that as well. I won't have to worry about... Oh, and coolant as well. I should probably make a box for coolant. I'll do that offline. Whoa, that was a weird building noise. I'll probably make a box for coolant offline. There'll be a couple just life quality things that I'll do offline, I think. Yeah. There we go. Cool. And yeah, I'm just about out of time. My factory is expanding. We haven't even made a single thing of this, have we? Oh, I see why. There we go. Now we have assemblers. Nice. Swick. Okay. That's a lot of stuff done in one episode. I'm actually going to redo my boxes offline as well, because there's a specific way I want to do it. Just taking it purely right off the conveyor belt is actually inefficient, and hurts my progress. This thing is getting covered. What is this? This is the yeah. That's funny. But yeah. Also, I'm going to get rid of this here because this also is inefficient. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that was feeding back into that. I'm glad I got rid of that then. But yeah. I'll need to... is there anything else? The reason why I did that is because it'll eventually... This thresher will get backed up. And I also want access to it for lights and stuff. And so let me identify what I want to have boxes. None of these need boxes. What are thou? Copper components, you're fine. Oh, I alt mode, right. Okay. Crank is gonna need one. I don't know how to do that though, since it's quite buried. I might just wait until I get Crank Generator Mark II to do that. I'll just take it off the line for now. And don't want you, don't want you, don't want you. Do want you. Wish you have your own here. Just make a little outcrop right now. Don't want you. I do. Oh wait, where's the? I saw crank generators, but where's my? That's crank generators. Where's water wheel? Oh, here's water wheel. I might be able to. No, I can't. I guess I'll wait till Mark II's for those. I can just take them off the line since I don't want to make too many right now. I'll just take them off the line. Power floor has a box. Conveyors has a box. Mining does not have a box. Let's get a box for mining. Frick. God dang it. Past me is annoying me right now. Go that far out, and then we can, there we go. There's that, and then mining charges is also going to need one, so let's put it out here. This is also going to need one, so put it out there. And then this is also going to need one, so we're going to do that. Actually, I don't want to do that. Put it there. Cool. So now I've identified all those places that I want boxes for. Thank you, man. I will see you later. I think that's the end of the stream and the recording. Thank you guys on YouTube for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to head over to Twitch and follow me there. I will see you guys later. You'll have a great day. Bye.